Time for another look at our weather with Daniel McFarland, and of course a lot of folks excited that we may be getting some rain as we start monsoon, but in the meantime there is a threat everybody really needs to be aware of right now.
Yeah, so we have a couple more of those typical June days, you know, with the high heat over 105. But then after that we have something to look forward to, like you mentioned, the rain. Yeah. Friday and Saturday looking very nice, but before that, the heat. Lots of heat. So let's go ahead and show you that excessive heat warning we have into effect. And I just want to point out the areas because you do see those blank spots here and there in Pima and also there in Cochise County and Santa Cruz County. That's just the mountains not being covered by the heat warning, obviously. But I do want to point out we don't typically see that excessive heat warning over there covering places like Benson, Sierra Vista, and Bisbee, but here it is. And that tells you it's just going to be that hot outside that there's going to be portions of the higher elevations in Cochise County that are going to be underneath that effect there. Now, for the high temperatures around Tucson, I'd say 108 to 111 is going to be a fair bet for a lot of us out there. And the reason why is because there's a lot of dry air that has moved on in, and that's been the case for the last few days. But thankfully, I think the heat's going to be peaking tomorrow, and then we're going to see changes with rain even for Tucson as we get into both Friday and Saturday. So some of the warmer spots I'm going to be looking at are not only the city of Tucson, but really most of Pima County. If anyone reaches, I think, 112 or 113, it's going to be somewhere between Tucson and Ajo, most likely closer towards Ajo. So maybe a spot like Lukeville or Sells could be an area that has that. Closer towards Cochise County, you have Benson, Sierra Vista, and portions of Bisbee that are also underneath that excessive heat warning. Not so much for Wilcox or Douglas, but even though you're not going to be having temperatures as warm as everyone else, I'd go ahead and take the same precautions out there when it comes to drinking water and trying to stay in the shade for your day tomorrow. But let's go ahead and talk about the rain chances, because I think if you're in that portion of Cochise County, this might be one of the reasons why the National Weather Service didn't include them, is because that area actually has a pretty good chance of rain for the afternoon tomorrow. This is going to be a snapshot of what you can expect at around 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Some smaller rain chances might be popping up just south of Douglas and eventually move in between 4 and 7 o'clock. So if you live around Douglas up to Wilcox, that's going to be your best timing for the rain. If you're around Sierra Vista, 5, 6, 7 o'clock for you. Not really so much during the middle of the afternoon. Now, if Tucson sees any kind of stray shower at all, it's going to be closer towards sunset. After about 9 or 10 o'clock, I think it'll be just about over for Tucson. The reason why I say that Tucson doesn't have a great chance, it has everything to do with the wind direction. Look at what we have here with Tucson. That's going to be more of a north wind, west wind throughout most of the day. Closer towards the border, more of a south wind. That's what you need for monsoon storms to develop. So anywhere expecting a south wind tomorrow, especially closer towards the border, that's going to be your best area that is going to be expecting the rain to move on in. Now, something else I want to point out on the models is that we are expecting rain on Friday and Saturday, yes, but look at the timing here. This is going to be a snapshot of Friday at around 10 o'clock or so. Could have some overnight rain. So if that happens, the rain we see on Saturday afternoon isn't going to be thunderstorms. Whenever you have overnight showers and you have lots of cloud cover in the morning, you typically just get consistent rainfall during the following afternoon, and you typically don't have thunderstorms. The reason why is because you need sunlight for thunderstorm development, and I don't really see it as we get into this weekend, at least for Tucson. Now, if you're down closer towards Sierra Vista or Douglas, there's going to be your better chances for thunderstorms as we get into that time. Now, Saturday is going to be everyone's best chance to see rain, but I'm still looking at some pretty good chances into Sunday and Monday as well. 20% chance there. Biggest takeaway for me on those days is the temperature. So hopefully we can hang on to the 20% chance of rain into the end of next week. But it's nice to see 90s, especially after what we're going to be expecting tomorrow. Again, 111, watch out for that heat, but then you're going to be rewarded for your patience here. Start of monsoons today, but it looks like it's really going to be starting up on Friday for most of us.
Oh boy, though, 111.
Yeah, tough to get through,
Don't
but
like to see that.
We're going to have to deal with it, I guess.
Bring on the rain. Yeah. Coming up.